Got me a feisty one here. Pretty decent size. He hit a big old head this time. We just started drifting. It didn't take long for him to hit. All right. Check my position. I'm good. Yeah, it didn't take long for him to hit at all. Right off the bat. I like it like that. Here we go. Put him back. Let's get another one. What's my net? There he goes. All right. We caught him in about 30 foot of water on a rock wall. It's got scattered timber all over it. I started to hit this morning. I didn't do it. I went way upriver. Didn't have much luck. Come back down and hit this wall and bam. Let's see if it was a fluke or if I can get another one here. He hit a big old head. I'm gonna put me another head on there. See if we can get a bigger one. Bigger head. All right, stay tuned, folks. Yeah, he's not a small one. Uh-oh, we got here. Am I getting shallow? Yeah, I get a little shallow here. Yeah, I'm getting shallow. Hang tight. Gotta watch what you're doing. Went from 32 to 27, a big hump. Looks like a big fish on there. Well, we'll get this fish in and get lined back out. What I'm doing today, guys, is suspend drifting, and the current out in the river is about 1.9. This bank over here is a little bit slower, about 1.5, but I'm using my trolling motor, the Minn Kota iPilot, I think it is, to control my drift so that I can watch what I'm doing. Get out of there. The iPilot's got this cool little feature on it. I don't know if you can see it or not. It says north, a little north right there, and north side right there. Now my blade is running. I've got it at about 2, on my setting about 2. It's kind of real slow. But I want to point my trolling motor in the direction I want it to go and hit north. And the little north sign comes up. Now that trolling motor is going to adjust back and forth, so that I can pay attention to my rods back here and let the trolling motor do the work. It's just going to stay straight like this, and it's going to send me down this bank as straight as I can. Now we're still going to have valleys and humps, and you'll have to pay attention to that. But for the most part, it's going to stay on this one side, and it's cut my speed down to 0.6, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, and the fish seem to like it just a little bit slower. But as you can see, we're just kind of drifting really slow. If you see the trolling motor, it's adjusting itself. It's very slightly. Right now it's on the north heading still, but you'll see it adjust itself from time to time, and it's keeping me straight down this bank. We're letting the trolling motor do the work so I can fish. But you still need to keep an eye on your depth finders for the valleys. You can see on that depth finder up there, we just went over top of something. And I'm fishing a rocky bank with a lot of wood cover on top of it, and you need to also pay attention to the wood as it comes up, so you don't get hung. Because like I say, we're just free hanging these baits straight down and having them up off the bottom about 3 foot, and the fish are coming up and grabbing it. Now if you don't have an iPilot, you just got a regular trolling motor, you can still do the same thing, but you're just going to have to work the trolling motor. That's the beauty of the north setting on the iPilots, is it's going to do the work for you. Now you do have to every now and again point it in a different direction because the bank comes in and out. But as long as you keep it on that north, it's going to do the work for yourself. But like I say, if you don't have an iPilot and just got a conventional everyday trolling motor, you can still do this same technique. You're just going to have to work it by hand, or if you do have a remote, you're going to have to just kind of work it back and forth and keep it in a straight path. Keep the boat, the back of the boat, downriver. Don't try to get sideways and all that. Then you cause some tangles and such. All right, we hit some fish on that drift right there, so we kind of ended the deeper water. It started coming up into the 20s, so we're going to come back to the top of this drift and do it back one more time and see if we can hit some more fish. There's some fish in here, but like I say, sometimes you run out of the drifting area and you got to start back to the top and do it again. Whether it's the fish you want or not, that's a different story. But I think we're on a good bank. Like I say, it's a rock bank with a lot of wood cover just falling off of this hill down in about 30 foot of water. And the fish seem to be hanging more around the wood than they are the rock. Because when we got down past so far, we kind of run out of the wood and we run out of the fish. So let's see what this second run will get us. Do it. Let's do it, do it. Uh-oh. Oh, he come off. He came off. Ah, look why he came off. Rookie mistake right there, fellas. That's why he come off. He's a good one too. He was pulling drag. Man. Well, we're gonna keep working this bank. I think we found some fish. Man, that was a good fish. I was not paying attention to that. See what happens, guys? You stick it through the scale. Some people like to scale them. I still don't. I just try to remember to pull them off. But if you want to scale them, you can scale them. Yeah, that's good fish. I was having a hard time getting it out of the rod holder. Had a lot of pressure on it. Let's see if we can grab another one. All right, I made this last pass and we did get a good hit on it, but he hit a head and didn't get hooked up for some reason. It was a pretty nice fish, I'd say 30, 40 pounds, but he didn't get hooked up on the head. Sometimes that head is a double-edged sword. Sometimes you get them hooked good and sometimes they don't get hooked, and today was not my day. And of course, you've seen the previous fish I had on, the scales on the end of the hook kept me from catching that fish. So sometimes the decisions you make during the day will make or break you. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I know it wasn't much, but here I'm still here. I appreciate all y'all likes and comments and shares. All right, guys, thanks for watching our videos, and we'll see you in the next one.